A food safety and quality culture is important because it prioritizes and integrates safe food practices at every level of an organization, preventing foodborne illnesses, protecting public health, and building consumer trust. A strong food safety and quality culture is the collection of shared attitudes, beliefs, values, and behaviors within a food organization that prioritize and ensure the safety of food products throughout their handling, production, and distribution. It involves creating an environment where everyone, from top management to frontline workers, is committed to safety, understanding that their actions directly impact consumer well-being. This collective mindset goes beyond merely following rules, fostering a proactive approach to identifying and managing risks to protect public health and maintain consumer trust. So, why is food safety culture important? Here are the major reasons. Public health. A robust food safety culture directly contributes to preventing foodborne illnesses and cross-contamination. Regulatory compliance. It helps organizations stay compliant with food safety standards and regulations. Business integrity. It upholds the company's reputation and the overall integrity of the food industry. Global Food Safety Initiative certification. Many GFSI certifying organizations, like BRCGS and SQF, expect a food manufacturer to demonstrate a food safety and quality culture during certification audits. And proactive risk management. It creates an environment where potential risks are identified and addressed before they become major problems. A food safety and quality culture doesn't just happen. It is something that is built and cultivated within an organization at all levels. Here are some ways to develop a strong food safety culture. First, it starts with leadership commitment. Management's commitment to food safety is established by leading by example in their actions, allocating necessary resources for safety programs, fostering open communication about safety issues, providing ongoing training and education, and holding everyone accountable for maintaining high standards through recognition and corrective actions. This visible and active involvement creates a strong food safety culture where safety is a shared value and non-negotiable aspect of operations, ultimately protecting consumers and the brand. Some ways to demonstrate leadership commitment during an audit include: lead by example. Management should actively participate in training, allocate necessary resources for food safety, and set clear expectations and goals. And define roles. Establish clear food safety responsibilities and consequences for noncompliance to create a sense of collective ownership. Clear policies and training. Establish clear policies and provide comprehensive, ongoing training on safe food handling practices. These include detailed instructions for hand washing and personal grooming, preventing cross-contamination between raw and cooked foods, cooking food to the correct internal temperatures, and promptly refrigerating perishable items. Developing these policies requires a team of stakeholders, preliminary research into regulations, thorough training, and continuous monitoring to ensure compliance and prevent foodborne illness. Training can be done online or in person and should be updated regularly to ensure compliance with regulations and best practices. Establishing policies and procedures is fairly straightforward. The best way to demonstrate employee development as part of your food safety and quality culture is through a formal and continuous training program. Provide comprehensive onboarding and regular, ongoing training for all staff to reinforce food safety principles and adapt to changes. Examples of training focuses are Food Safety Modernization Act, good manufacturing practices, and HACCP duties, and ensuring they understand why these programs are crucial to their food safety responsibilities. Employee empowerment. Empower all employees to take responsibility for food safety, ensuring they understand the why behind the practices. Food safety employee empowerment is about creating an environment where staff feel confident and accountable for food safety by providing ongoing training, open communication, a clear understanding of the why behind safety procedures, and recognition of compliance and participation. It involves fostering a proactive culture where employees are encouraged to identify risks, offer solutions, and take ownership of food safety, ultimately reducing incidents, improving morale, and enhancing brand reputation. Some methods for demonstrating empowered employees include: galvanize employees. Give employees the authority to halt production if a food safety concern arises and encourage them to suggest improvements. Incorporate feedback. Actively listen to and address employee input through surveys, working groups, and regular reviews of their input. And recognize and reward. Acknowledge and reward employees who demonstrate strong food safety practices and engagement. Reinforce and standardize. Reinforce training through regular refreshers and standardize core processes to make them repeatable and efficient. Effective enforcement of standards is necessary to ensure consistent compliance throughout the food supply chain. This is achieved through government oversight, industry practices, and building a strong food safety culture. Food safety standardization refers to developing and implementing uniform guidelines, regulations, and best practices across the food industry. These standards provide a common framework for all involved parties, including government agencies, producers, and retailers. Some examples include systematic programs like HACCP, following ISO 22000 standards, and implementing good manufacturing practices. Some ways of demonstrating reinforcement and standardization are: fortification, consistently applying and teaching core practices; record keeping, creating and maintaining detailed, accurate, and timely records of all food safety activities to prove compliance, trace food in case of issues, and manage risks; and audits and assessments. Systematic evaluations of food businesses to ensure compliance with regulations, food safety management systems, and best practices to prevent foodborne illnesses and safeguard consumers. Regular monitoring and improvement. Conduct regular audits and inspections, and continuously look for root causes of issues to improve the system. Food safety monitoring and improvement involve implementing systematic procedures, such as those in the HACCP system, to identify and control food safety hazards, ensuring continuous improvement through regular monitoring, verification, corrective actions, and record keeping. Some ways of demonstrating an effective check system can include: implement monitoring solutions. Use tools and systems to monitor temperatures, hygiene, and other critical food safety parameters. Regularly review performance. Conduct regular reviews of feedback, complaints, near misses, and incidents to identify root causes and evaluate the effectiveness of current measures. Make it routine. Ensure preventive measures, like proper cleaning and temperature control, become a natural part of everyone's daily routine. Embed safety. Integrate food safety into every role and extend it to your relationships with suppliers. And embrace continuous improvement. Apply the Plan Do Check Act, or the PDCA cycle, to proactively identify areas for improvement and implement corrective and preventative actions. And open communication. Foster an environment where information, resources, and best practices are shared across all levels of the organization. Open communication in food safety is a dialogue between businesses, employees, customers, and regulators to build trust, foster a culture of continuous improvement, and ensure public health by sharing and exchanging information about food hazards and safety measures. Key aspects include encouraging staff to speak up, promoting transparency about safety practices, using various digital and real-time tools, and facilitating open feedback to adapt and improve processes. Encourage feedback by creating an environment where employees feel comfortable and are emboldened to provide feedback on safety processes and communication itself. To demonstrate organizational communication during an audit, show means of: fostered open communication. Create channels for employees to report concerns, provide feedback, and discuss vulnerabilities without fear of reprisal. And multiple channels used. Communicate safety updates and reminders through team meetings, newsletters, suggestion boxes, and printed reminders. A food safety and quality culture is only as good as the company's ability to demonstrate it. As a manufacturer develops the program, they must make sure they not only build the culture, but also focus on proving it. To demonstrate a strong food safety and quality culture, organizations must ensure visible leadership commitment, provide comprehensive and ongoing training, foster open communication and feedback from employees, empower staff to identify and report risks, and implement robust monitoring, review, and continuous improvement processes to embed safe practices into daily routines. A food safety and quality culture is important because it prioritizes and integrates safe food practices at every level of an organization, preventing foodborne illnesses, protecting public health, and building consumer trust. Building your culture must be part of a daily commitment. We hope you found this training valuable. Please click the subscribe button to access additional food sure training videos.